Hey everyone, my name is Michael, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison review between this space heater here on the left and this space heater on the right. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the space heater has its controls located on the very top of the display. There is also a really nice carrying handle that can kind of fold back and forth. And this also does indeed come with a remote control, but I am going to show you how you can use this via the manual controls. So here are all of the buttons that you will be using. This is kind of the temperature and the eco setting button. This is the M for mode, M-O-D-E. This is the power button, timer, and oscillation. So let's turn this on now by hitting the power button in the middle. And it will automatically default to the high setting. So if we wanted to change from high to low, for example, and we wanted maybe just less heat, we can change it by hitting the M button. And now we are in a low mode setting for the heat. All right, so now that you know that there is a high and a low setting for the heat, let me show you how you can actually set the temperature to a very specific number that you want. So what you do is you come and you hit the power on button. And now what you would do is you would come back to this button on the left, tap it once, and now you can start setting the temperature to whatever you would like. So let's say, for example, I wanted to set it to 85. What's going to happen now is that the heater is going to internalize that setting. The heater is working to heat up the room to 85 degrees. And once it actually succeeds in doing that, it will actually turn itself off. And what will then happen is that once the temperature in the room decreases 2 degrees below 85, it'll turn back on automatically. It's also worth noting that this heater does oscillate back and forth, and to do that, you just hit this button on the right, and now the heater is slowly pivoting left to right. So I think this is a really great feature, of course, because if you have multiple people in the room and you want everybody to be able to feel nice and warm and cozy, the oscillation button does a really great job at that. Now this heater also does have a timer as well, so to do that you would hit this button right here, and now you can set it to turn off in 1 hour intervals. So if you wanted it to turn off after 6 hours, just let it blink repeatedly. Now it has set the timer inside of the heater, and 6 hours from now the heater will automatically turn off. So the first thing you're going to notice is this blinking red light. No, don't be alarmed. There's nothing wrong here. That is just letting you know that it is all set to begin. So this is actually a really cool heater because it also has touch capabilities as well as a physical knob. So to begin, we would simply hit the power button right here, and now it is powered on. The red light that you're seeing here is actually the heated indicator to let you know that the heat is indeed coming out of the space heater. And the heat coming out is actually really nice. I can feel it from a decent distance away. And I like that the actual heater itself is not terribly loud. Now, there is a couple additional things I did want to show you here. You will see that there is a 3 right here. This is the default setting. There are 3 settings for the heat. It defaults to the highest setting, which is number 3. If you want to take it down a notch, simply turn it like this to get to the 2 setting. If you want to go down even lower to get a little bit less heat, go down to 1. And of course, the space heater is a little bit less loud now as well, which is really nice. There is also a fan setting here. So if you wanted to simply enjoy cool air being blown on you and not any heat, you just tick it down 1 notch to the fan setting, and you will know that it is the fan setting because you will see a blue fan right here on the dial. Now, another thing that I think is really cool about this portable space heater is that it oscillates back and forth. This is really, really nice. So let me actually turn it back onto the heating mode. So you can actually see a little arrow indication right here. that is the oscillation button. And so to get it to oscillate, all you have to do is tap it. And we are now oscillating back and forth. And this is just really fantastic. I love that it is not loud at all. Another thing that's really cool about this portable space heater is that it does have a timer mode as well. And to activate the timer mode, you always turn the dial to the left. So let's say you want to get it to turn off in 2 hours from now. You just turn it here until you see the 2-hour blinking. If you wanted to get it to turn off in 4 hours, turn it to a couple times to get it to show 4 hours. And if you want it to turn off in 8 hours, you just rotate it a couple times to get it to turn off in 8 hours time. So as you can see, both of these space heaters are very effective in their own right. I think that if you have a small to maybe medium-sized room, both of these space heaters will be very, very good at their job of warming up your room. But if I had to choose one space heater over the other, I think that I would actually go with the space heater here on the left. I just think that because it's a bigger space heater, it's going to be able to heat up your room a lot faster. So while I don't think you can go wrong with either of these heaters, my choice would indeed be the space heater on the left. If you're interested in purchasing any of these products, I will leave a link in the description for you to be able to do so. It is an affiliate link, so I will receive a commission for any purchase that you make, but it will be at no additional cost to you.